I was never afraid of the dark. The dark was fine. It's just the dark with nothing there. It's the shadows you have to be wary of. Anything can lurk there. And they do. I was 7 when it first happened. See, I had my own room at the time, so when I went to bed, I'd make sure it was in absolute darkness. Thick curtains closed and the hallway light was out by then. I'd even keep in mind any toys I had on the ground, because at that age, it made a lot more sense to just walk around them than actually pick them up and avoid stepping on hard Legos in pitch black. That one weekend, however, I didn't have a say in things. My parents were going on a trip and I guess they didn't want me around. At the time I was convinced it was because I did something wrong, and it wouldn't occur to me till years later that it was a romantic trip. So I was dumped at my grandparents' house for the weekend. The day was fine, and I was a bit sulky because for the life of me I couldn't figure out what it was that I did that was so bad my own parents ditched me. At night though, things were different. The guest room where I was had thin curtains with this ugly flowers pattern on it, and since Grandpa frequented the bathroom during the night, the hallway light was kept on always. That room was just full of shadows. I am not saying they created shapes or scared me. I am saying there were shadows of things that should not be in that room. On the wall, a dragonfly bigger than my arm just stood there, caught in between light and dark. I was too terrified to look away in case it actually moved. From the corner of my eyes, I saw things moving in the closet mirror. It took me a second to realize what it was. A rat just darted from under my bed. Only the reflection wasn't that of a body of anything living. It was just a shadow scurrying from one edge of the light to the next. I told myself over and over that this wasn't real. There was nothing there in the room. But when you're that age, it's harder to lie to yourself. There was me in the room, and the shadows. A car passed by, I think, and the headlights caused one of the shadows on my sheets to shift. Before I could blink, not one but two things that looked a bit like drooping starfishes started to run on the sheet, trying to keep in the shadows and away from the sudden light. I was so scared I hid my head under the blanket. But the sheet was thin enough that I could see two pairs of little feet walking over it, coming closer and closer. That was when I just couldn't take it anymore. I threw the blanket and eyes closed, dashed from the room into the lit hallway. Rats ran on the edges of vision, darting into the shadows, before I actually had a proper look. The walls were full of shadow bugs, so big my mind couldn't even comprehend them. The light wasn't enough. It made things worse, and I started straining to hear the shadows shift around. I ran to the one place I thought was safe. My grandparents were adults. The shadows wouldn't dare go there, I was sure. And after some comforting words and water, I finally could close my eyes and hide in the darkness behind them. That was over 30 years ago. The virus took my grandparents, and as I sat in their old house with all its little creaks and drafts, I am reminded of that weekend so long ago. The shadows. They never left. They just got better at hiding.